So I'm going to start this interview off by introducing Jeff Hall. Jeff is a system owner of the Oxy Green Blaster and Bedbug Destruct system. Jeff and his father originally picked the system up because they own many hundreds of apartments and were looking to use it on their own apartment complex. And Jeff was a recent college graduate and was looking to start his own business. Is that correct, Jeff?
Exactly.
Yeah, and about how long ago was that?
That was about a year ago.
A year ago. So, in the last year's time, you went from being an apartment building owner to getting certified. Am I correct? As a pest control operator.
Yes, I am certified by the Texas Department of Agriculture for general pest control.
Okay, so you're a certified pest control operator, a pest management professional, and you are an owner of the OxyGreen Bedbug Blaster and Destruct system.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and you've used this equipment to eradicate bed bugs,
Yes.
and you've been doing that for how long?
I've been doing it for a year. Started about last June, and I've been going up until this June. I've done treatments as small as a couple bugs from minor infestations, all the way up to infestations so bad we've had to evict the tenant or move the tenant to a new apartment.
Really?
Yes.
In your own property or doing it as a professional for other people?
In my own property, we've had to move. Well, the only time I've had to move a tenant is in my own property. I haven't had to do that for other properties yet.
But you are doing it as a professional business and getting other customers that aren't your
Yes,
tenants? Yes. And how did you decide to get into this business exactly?
it was more random chance than anything. My father had heard about your machines and thought, hey, this would be a business opportunity for my son. So he bought them, and I've built the business up since then.
Awesome. You went to college. Did you take business classes out of curiosity?
Just basic classes. I took like a basic accounting class, but not much business.
Okay, so pretty much everything you know, you taught yourself.
And I've learned from my dad just about everything.
You learned everything from your dad. Awesome. So, and before this, you were a college student.
Yes, sir.
So, how many machines did you have when you got started? You just got started with a small silver package, right?
We started with a big yellow blower and a small yellow blower.
Got it. And then you added a couple of the toolbox machines.
Yes, then we got two toolboxes, and we have since got two more a big blower and a small blower.
And so, your dad told me a couple weeks ago that in a 2 week period of time, you'd done 20 bed bug jobs.
Yeah, pretty much since the summer, business has been nonstop.
Awesome. And are you starting to develop a reputation for being good at this in your area?
Yes, I've started working for a couple management companies. The big one I'm working for right now is called USR Group. They've got 21 properties here in Houston, and I've been passed along to three or four of their different properties.
Awesome. Are they interested in the fact that you're doing more than killing just the bed bugs?
I haven't mentioned much else other than killing the bed bugs. I've mentioned, the getting rid of the smells and odors, and it kills the bacteria and viruses and whatnot. But they haven't latched
They're not calling you about that right now. They're calling.
on or just bed bugs.
Got it. So right now you're just getting. Do they call you ever for? Have you done roach jobs for them or any other type of insects with this equipment?
I've done a flea job once, cat fleas, I believe they were, and it was very successful. And that was one of the start of my reputation with this big management company.
Awesome. Awesome. So you just started from scratch, taught yourself what you needed, went to the certification and training seminar, began using the equipment. Now, anytime you use a new system, there's a little bit of a learning curve. And what was the learning curve like learning to use this equipment? And for you, it was a little bit of a double curve because you became a certified operator or a certified pest control operator after buying it. You weren't one already, correct?
Exactly.
And so, what was that like learning to use the machines? Is it something that anyone could do, do you think?
The machine itself was very easy. The process itself was very easy. Um, I think the hardest part was learning how to make a tape door that didn't fall apart. Setting up the machines is nice and simple. It's very straightforward. Even taking apart and fixing the machines is nice and easy. Um, what else? The process definitely could be learned by anyone. It does not require much education at all.
So, but was there a learning curve in learning how long to run the gas, or you just followed the straight 3 hours? Because some of my guys have found that when they run them for a couple more hours, they've been able to be deadly against everything, not just the bed bugs. I was just wondering if you played with any variables.
I haven't played with very much. I've been successful with bedbug jobs with as little as 2.5 hours, but I haven't tried longer periods of time for other bugs.
Are you finding other bugs dead on the job?
Yes, does kill smaller bugs, mosquitoes. I found a couple roaches. Um, what else? That's about all I found.
Got it. But that's you've killed the bugs you're being hired to kill when you get
Oh
there.
yeah, oh yeah.
Awesome. So, how much selling do you do to keep to attract new customers and get new business? Are you always selling? Or are you working
No, I'm
by word of mouth mostly?
not. Got a lot of word of mouth. I do some door-to-door advertising, and that's what started my marketing, and that's
Okay.
about all I've done. I also do an email tidbit. The email tidbit has I've only done two of, and it hasn't seemed to do that much. But the door-to-door marketing is where I got my foot in the door at a couple places,
Hmm.
and then word of mouth has since then continued my business going, and I haven't gone back to marketing in at least a month.
Okay. So you pretty much hooked the fish companies that are landing you repeat jobs.
Exactly,
So a little sales effort goes a long way with the right targeted effort.
exactly.
So, what was the craziest thing you ever did to earn a customer? Did you ever give any jobs away for free at the beginning, or just practice on your own units?
I've had customers request a free treatment to see if it works, and I have done that.
Hmm.
Uh, I haven't, I've given away discounts, 10, 20%, but nothing too radical. The most I've done is given a free treatment to show how it works.
Okay, and that worked well.
Yes, it worked well. They got rid of their bed bug problem, and they gave me more business after that.
Anyone happy with the fact that you're using the toxic chemicals?
No one has mentioned it. I've had one person say the fact that I could do a green treatment is interesting to them, and they may like that idea. But for most of the treatment, I do use some pesticide.
Okay, I see. So you when you do your other bug treatments, you're using conventional pest control techniques and then using the blasters for the bed bugs.
Exactly.
So I know you said that your dad and you got into this because you own a bunch of property and that was your initial need for a system to treat bed bugs. Did you guys investigate any of the other systems that were available for use in the commercial pest control market for bed bugs?
We just did basic online research. We looked into heat and steam a little bit, and just general pesticides. We saw the pricing was through the roof when it comes to heat, and the liability is even worse.
Mm-hmm.
The steam, it takes so much effort and time, and they're so easy to miss. Uh, it's I can't think of the right word, a very labor intensive task.
Sure. So the
Exactly.
ozone's a no-brainer.
Exactly. Ozone was the simplest and easiest. It